This has got to be one of the greatest playoff games I've ever seen. I mean, top to bottom, right? I want to see 7 games of this. San Antonio 122, OKC 115. They went into OKC and got the job done in game 1 to steal home court advantage. Now listen, OKC defending champs. They got experience. They're healthy now. San Antonio, they don't even have De'Aaron Fox. What are they going to do? What are they going to look like? And let me tell you this. You can say what you want about Nikola Jokic. You can choose SGA, but
It's the MIBs. Here come the MIBs.
we need to have a conversation about one Victor Wembanyama. There's no way you can tell me that there's anybody else that's the best in the world. You can't. That argument is done until the next time we have to have this conversation, which is probably going to be after the next time he puts up these numbers. We'll get to that in just a minute. Let's talk about the coaching strategy, because right out of the gate, everybody said, we're not going to let you beat us the way you've beaten everybody else. When you look at OKC, what they did to Phoenix, what they did to LA, right? We're not going to let SGA have his day. MVP, back-to-back, we're not going to let you go off. So Vassell, Castle, Harper, whoever else you got, right? You have to make sure the point of attack does not let him have a free way to the lane, does not let him have whatever we want. To that point, there's a specific play I want to talk about towards the end of this. Then you look at the San Antonio Spurs side of things. You put Alex Caruso on Victor Wembanyama. The goal is going to be roughing him up, push him around. Do not allow him to continuously put the ball on the floor. We're going to guard him with guys like Caruso, Cason Wallace, Jalen Williams. We're not going to put size on him. We're not going to have Chet go out there. We're going to put under, 6'5", 6'6" guys on him to get him bothered, get him annoyed, and irritate him, be a pest. You've seen this strategy with Dirk Nowitzki. You put Sean Marion, Rajah Bell, guys like that on him. Smaller defenders to make sure he was uncomfortable putting the ball on the floor and doing different things. Wemby was not phased at all. And to a lesser degree, I would say SGA wasn't. You would look at his numbers and say otherwise, but I disagree. I think he just missed a lot of opportunities. And that goes back to the Wemby factor. A lot of times you looked at it and you thought the Spurs were in a zone. I don't really think they were so much in the zone. They were just playing amazing shell defense with one principle. Whoever was the weakest three-point shooter on the basketball court, Victor Wembanyama was guarding that guy, and he was going to touch the paint, bounce out, touch the paint, bounce out, make sure he didn't get a 3-second call so he can still protect the rim. Because even though they were playing great defense out front, he needed to still recover and get to the basket. The one play I wanted to talk about where he didn't do that, they run to Iverson to get motion going. They run to Iverson to clear out the left side. Then they have another one for SGA going back towards the sideline, catch it, put it on the ground. He was to read. If Wemby came over, kick it to Chet. If Wemby does not respect it, take it all the way to the cup. Here's the important part of this conversation. If I'm Wemby, my instincts as a defensive player of the year says, okay, I'm 7'5". I can block his shot. I can deter him. But also basketball IQ says, even though I can get it, I should not go after that shot block because I leave Chet wide open for a 3. The chess match that's going on in this series right now, this is going to happen hopefully for 7 games. I got the Spurs simply because I like the streak of new teams every year winning the championship. It's a variety. I like all the different stars that's being made on the grand stage. But listen, if we can get this for 7 games, that would be phenomenal. Looking at the stats, all right, let's start with the losing side. Let's start with OKC. 24 points, 12 assists. You force him, SGA, to shoot 7 for 23. I think he missed a lot of easy opportunities. I don't expect that to be the case in the next game. Only 4 turnovers. So typically you see guys shoot a bad percentage. They start to force it, turn over the ball a lot. He has a 3-to-1 assist to turnover ratio. I like that. Then you add in the defense, 5 steals. You look at Lu Dort, didn't really give you much of anything. Didn't give you a whole lot. Jalen Williams, leg hanging on by a thread. You've seen him gimpy in the late stages of the game. 26 points, 7 rebounds. Alex Caruso had 31 points. He had 31 tonight. Like,
what? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Alex Caruso had 31 points. He made 8 3-pointers tonight. Now, that is the guy Wemby is guarding and choosing to give up threes to. In the starting lineup, I would imagine it's Dort giving up those wide open looks. Those are not going to be falling for the rest of this series. He might have one more game where he gets 3 or 4 threes, but he's not hitting 8. OKC, even though they're not going to have a great shooting night, they're still going to play extremely hard. That is why the game went to double overtime. They just played extremely hard on their worst day. They're still one of the best teams in the league. You come in tonight, rookie point guard in Dylan Harper, 7 steals, 6 assists, 11 rebounds. Albeit he goes 8 for 20, I don't care. He had 24 points tonight. That is huge. You look at Vassell, 3 of 9 from 3, 13 points, but his defense was vital. You look at Champagne, 9 rebounds, 11 points, crashing the boards, vital. Cassell, negative triple-double. He had 17 points, 6 rebounds, 11 assists, but 11 turnovers. He's got to cut that down. He has to. All right, the other team looks at him on the perimeter as a point of emphasis. He's got to cut the turnovers down, but like I said, never been there. No De'Aaron Fox. It happens. Keldon Johnson, 13 points. Big buckets at times, especially in the first half. Nothing going. He springs open, knocks down the 3. Victor Wembanyama. I listen to me. This conversation is done. It's over with. Victor Wembanyama is the best player in the world. I don't even care what next game looks like, because guess what? He can come back, have a 25 and 12, still give you 6 blocks. Best player in the world. 41 points, 24 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 blocks. He had a plus minus of 16. He played 49 minutes. There's multiple situations where he's 7'5" and he's diving for a loose ball. 7'5" and diving for a loose ball. Normally 9 times out of 10, and probably 9.999 out of 10 is not going to happen. He wants to win by any means necessary. And listen, everybody talking about how skinny he is, how light he is. They make jokes he need to get in the weight room. He had no problem getting the bucket tonight, I tell you that. No issues whatsoever.
I'm tired of being humble. I'm tired of letting people think they got a chance. This is my show. This is my camera. All right.